Oh, it is. Oh, hi. Hi. I mean, hi. Let's try that again. Hey guys, welcome back to The Weight of Things. My name is Michelle, and if you are new here, please take the time to click the subscribe button below as well as the bell so that you can get notified of every time that I create a new video. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys a brief summary of my last 30 days where I was doing a 30-day, 2-mile-a-day challenge with Miss Work and Things. Work and Things? Miss Work in Progress. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. This is a collab video. We both did this challenge together and we are collaborating to bring you our results. Now, if you haven't checked my girl out, please check my description box where I have the link to her video, and make sure that when you are finished here that you go check out that video and show her channel some love. But without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Now, as you may know, I've been on a journey to try and lose 100 pounds, and I decided to do a 2-mile walk. Originally, I wanted to do a run, but I'm thankful that I did not do the run because the walk in itself was quite a task. Now, a lot of times we believe that we need to be running and we need to be like, you know, just doing everything like super fast paced and super hard in order to get those results. However, walking is very good for you. As a matter of fact, I would argue, in my opinion, that walking can, especially if it's for a prolonged distance, for a prolonged amount of time, can actually even be better for you than running, because science has shown that running can actually increase your cortisol levels, which actually has impact on weight loss. So I feel like being able to walk, and maybe walking at like, you know, a heavier pace is maybe better for you, especially if you have problems with your knee or any joint pains. Sometimes pounding on the pavement as you're running so fast can actually increase problems in your knees and in your other joints. So I find walking is like a good like in between of like doing nothing at all and running. So I was happy to do this, and there were days that, as I said, I walked really, really fast, and there were days that I just kind of kept a pretty steady pace. So let's get into some of the clips and pictures that I have of those 30 days. So I am on my 2-mile-a-day walk, and this is day 1, and it's going pretty okay so far. I actually wanted to do this in the morning. I didn't get a chance to, so I'm doing it right now, which is okay because it's evening time, so the sun has kind of cooled down a bit, and I'm wearing my waist trimmer, so we'll see how that goes and how I'm feeling after when I get home. Talk to you guys soon. It is literally thundering outside right now. We got a little bit of break of the rain, but there is still thunder. But nothing is about to stop my 2 miles today. I saw a little bit of a break in the rain, and I got myself dressed, and here we go. So going on this 30-day journey, I had actually just came off pretty much a little bit before of doing the 2-week Chloe Ting challenge, and then I started having problems with my leg. For those of you who don't know, I had an injury with my leg a few years ago, and it caused me a lot of problems, and I was told from the doctor to not do anything, to not walk, to not work out, to not do anything. So for basically 2 weeks after doing the Chloe Ting challenge, I was literally lying on my back like all day. Like there's something in my eye. Seriously. Oh my gosh. And I was not able to do anything. So yeah, I definitely gained some weight during that time, and I definitely, yeah, packed on some pounds during that time. So going from being completely, you know, doing nothing, sedentary, just lying there all day, to walking for 2 miles was a bit of a hike, I would say. It wasn't,
you know, it wasn't a walk in the park, pretty much.
There were days that were harder than others, and there were days that I was like super pumped and ready to go. Unfortunately, I didn't really keep that much track of like progress. I do have picture results, and unfortunately I didn't really keep that much of a track of my progress before and after, because I started to have like a really sour relationship with the scale, and like we broke up and decided we were not seeing each other again, at least for some time. And so I wasn't really checking my weight, but what I was doing was kind of checking my waist and my measurements. I know for a fact that within the 3 weeks I lost 3 inches off my waist. The first inch I lost within the first 2 weeks of walking. I didn't have the tracking app that I do now, so I didn't get to record my inches when I first started, but I know that originally when I first started I was at 43 inches in my waist, and then I went down to 42 after like 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks was when I started the apple cider vinegar. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and check that video out, because within 2 weeks of starting the apple cider vinegar, I lost another 2 inches. So within the space of the 30 days, I lost 3 inches off my waist in total. Essentially, I did not change anything in regards to my food, what I ate, how I ate, nothing like that. I was doing some working out. Again, I started working out about 2 weeks in, the same time I started the apple cider vinegar is when I started working out again. So the first 2 weeks I did nothing. The second 2 weeks I started working out a few days a week, and on top of it I was doing the apple cider vinegar. So that may have had something to do with the other 2 inches that I lost. Who knows? I know that I feel stronger. I felt stronger. Like one of the things that I really wanted to try to do was to increase my pace, and I wanted to be able to finish the 2 miles in less and less time every day, and I was able to do that. And like one of the things that I would say to you guys is like there are no excuses. Like there were days that it literally rained when it wasn't raining that bad that I still went for my walk. There were days that I was at a family member's house that I left the family member's house and went and did my walk and came back. Like I tried my best to not have any excuses. There were days that I missed. I missed like maybe 2 days, 1 or 2 days in the actual challenge where I didn't get to make up for it. I tried my best to like make sure that I was consistent and keeping up with it, and that is like the most important thing. And I do feel better, and like the greatest measurement that I can tell is that my clothes fit better. I've worn this sweater before in videos, and like I don't know if you noticed, but I probably look like a puff pastry in the arms, and like right now there's like definite space in the arms and stuff like that that wasn't before. It doesn't feel as snug, and like I find that with a lot of my clothes. So I definitely can see actual physical change in the way that I feel, in my energy levels, and even in my mood. I would find that if I was having a rough day, when I came back from my walk, I had my music on and I'm walking and I'm like, you know, and by the time I came back, I was like in a much better mood. So I can definitely say that I did see a difference. There's a change in my clothes, and as I said, I lost those 3 inches. So was it a successful 30 days? I definitely think so. It's something that I plan to continue. I thought it was going to be like such a feat, but it actually is not. Walking 2 miles a day isn't that bad. So yeah, that's basically all that I have for you guys. And make sure, as I said, if you haven't subscribed, that you click that subscribe button below and the bell so that you can get notified every time I create a new video. And before you go, please make sure that you check the description box so you can check out Miss Work in Thingz. Miss Work? Why do I keep wanting to say Miss Work in Thingz? So that you can check out Miss Work in Progress. Go ahead and check out her results video and show her channel some love. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.